It's that time again, ladies and gentlemen. Today I talk about what I'll be rocking at the next Sector 9 game and what I'm doing. And you're probably looking at this thinking, this is what I'm wearing to it, right? No, I just need an excuse to actually wear this because I'm still getting used to it again. Or at least in this style, more or less, because this was actually a trade at the Crump Flea Market with some actually cool veterans. And legitimately, I love their stuff. I will buy their stuff if I have the money. If they start getting, like, old school stuff, or at least, like, M81 Woodland stuff, I'd probably buy that too. Because I love my M81s. What can I say? Uncle Sam's flannel. But, ladies and gentlemen, this plate carrier aside, you're probably wondering, why am I not going to wear this plate carrier? Well, number one, it's a little loose. Even if I tighten the sucker up, it's still a little awkward, to say the least. Very, very awkward. No, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to be telling you now that I'm not wearing this for one simple reason. The heat. And before you say, oh, the heat's not that bad, I live in Arizona, I live in Nevada, I live in Texas. Y'all's heat ain't that bad. Sugar, hun, sugar pie. In the South, it ain't the heat that we gettin'. Ain't the heat that gets us. It's the humidity. Alright, Shug? Alright, hun? Because here's the thing. Humidity in the South, especially in Tennessee, Mississippi, Alabama, and most everything down to the coast and the Gulf, the humidity is what gets people. It's the unseen killer. And believe me, if I wore this to the game, in these temperatures, I'm going to die. I mean, don't get me wrong, mad respect to those who actually play in the heat with this full kit and gear, don't get me wrong. But I think I'm going to stick to my Alice system, if that's alright with you guys. So what am I exactly wearing at the next game, or at least what am I rocking at the next game? Well, I decided to kind of, well, do my own take on something that I've seen there a couple of times, including from my buddy Vault, or as I lovingly call him, Big Boy, or Clayton, as he's known, including his father, Doc, who is a actual retired combat medic, and I'll have something special for him, and let's just say it's something I'm kind of happy to let someone else have, and hopefully do something kind of cool with. Also, I'm building him and his also fellow veteran wife a rifle, so, here's what it is. But, ladies and gentlemen, the guns I will be taking, though, no pistols, at least this time around, no pistols. I will be taking, of course, a couple of guns, mostly rifles, mostly, and let's just say that I thought, what the hell, why not? And most of them, or at least two of them, are actually on my review docket. And sadly, one of them looks a little different from its original format because of some issues. I will be getting into those issues first with, of course, the shotgun. Now, if many of you remember from the last video I did talking about the guns I was actually taking over to Sector 9 to have fun with, you remember the Tactical Force Tri-Shot Shotgun. And, let's just say I tried running that in game and it decided to not work entirely and even jam up to the point where I had to take it home and take it apart. Curious as to why it was messing up, I found the reason. The barrels themselves were a little cattywampus, and the hop-up so destroyed and distraughted and just absolutely gone that it wasn't even funny. I wish I was joking on this. It was bad. It was very bad. So, taking another tri-shot shotgun I did have in the collection and basically realizing, oh hey, the parts are technically compatible, I completely and utterly changed up the gun itself. And so, ladies and gentlemen, I bring you, of course, the repaired tri-shot shotgun from Elite Force. Instead of having the very short compact barrel, it now has a somewhat short-ish barrel that you would find, or at least the same length of barrel you would find on a pistol grip shotgun. And it does work now, and sad to say, it is what it is. The only thing I've done so far is just change out the barrels and build the inner barrels and the outer barrel, as you can see. If you want me to try and fix the original barrel onto this, let me know in the comments section down below. Because don't get me wrong, this isn't technically brand new out of the box. I bought this pre-owned and I knew what I was getting into. And as much as I would love to say, hey, I'd love to review one of these brand frickin' new, I'm not going to justify spending over $100. Until I see why it's worth that $100 price tag, or well over $100 price tag, I'm not justifying spending that kind of money on essentially a tri-shot shotgun that is worth maybe $70-$80 at most. I mean, for God's sakes, it's all polymer, it's not metal. Like, you know, the other metal tri-shot shotguns that legitimately is worth the asking price of $90 plus. But yeah, this is one of the guns I'm taking to the field, and I'm gonna have a lot of fun with this, I'm not gonna lie. Next gun I'm taking, of course, is a work-in-progress Magpul project, or at least a Magpul build. That, of course, being this lovely thing right here, the G&G Top Tech M16. It's actually known as the G&G Top Tech AR something or another, don't really care. What I do care about is the fact of this thing, brand new, has a hefty price tag. Like, I'm not even joking, it has a very, very hefty frickin' price tag. It is insane how expensive this is. I mean, my God. So yeah, this is going to be another review gun that I'm going to be taking out, which means you guys will be hitting 2 reviews. A lot of reviews, actually, if things go well for me in the future. But yeah, no, 2 reviews. And this is going to be one that I will be rocking on the field. And again, I've played with this before in the past, and it is a lot of fun. And with it being under 1 joule, I can literally rock this inside the buildings. So I can clear buildings with a full 20-inch barrel M16. It's not as hard as you think, it's just unwieldy. But yeah, this is one of the guns I'll be taking there as well. Now, in terms of a backup gun to my backup gun, or at least, you know, in case I let people borrow the couple of guns I have brought, you know, the M16, what have you, well, then I have, of course, another gun that I will be bringing this time around, and it is, of course, going to be a PCC, or a submachine gun class, technically, at Sector 9's rules. That, of course, being the Magpul PTS Battle X. I legitimately love this thing. It is a lot of fun to rock. It is a lot of fun to just run around with. It's very, very good at what it does, and like I said, legitimately, it is a fun little just PCC. The Battle X is a good little submachine gun, and I'll be rocking this just for the giggles of it, just because I can. You know, just because I can. So yeah, those are the guns I'll be rocking. Now, of course, many of you are going to be wondering, what is going to be the main loadout itself? What am I going to be doing? What am I going to be, you know, running around in? What is this crazy thing I'm doing inspired by Clayton, Doc's son? Well, it's going to be my own take on boog-a-loo loadouts.
Excuse me, the fuck did you just say?
Yeah, boog-a-loo. I'm going as a boog-a-loo boy. Because, honestly, I want to give it a shot. Like, I want to give it a legitimate, like, college try. Just to kind of see, hey, can I pull this off? You know? That sort of thing. So, yeah. Going as a boog-a-loo boy. Or, I don't know. I legitimately don't know. It's one of those weird things of, until I know the exact date for the next game at Sector 9, I probably will have a loadout idea done by then, but these are just the guns and stuff I'll be taking to Sector 9 at the next game. If you guys actually want to come help out, come actually check out the games we actually have there, pin comment down below. If you want to help out the content of the channel and what we do here, again, links down below as well. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, I've been Airsoft Al, and I shall see all you guys on the field at Sector 9. Till next time. Later.